right. Hello, hello. Hi, Richard Barley from the Pacific Northwest. All right. So looks like just you and me, Richard, and my parents maybe, and me, myself, and I. So that's like 6 people right there. Okay.
Monday's blue, Tuesday's gray, and Wednesday too. Thursday, I don't care about you. It's Friday, I'm in love. Monday, you can fall apart. Tuesday, Wednesday, break my heart. Thursday doesn't even start. It's Friday, I'm in love. Comes too late. Friday, never hesitate. I don't care if Monday's black. Tuesday, Wednesday, heart attack. Thursday, never looking back. It's Friday, I'm in love. Stay in bed. Thursday, watch the walls instead. It's Friday, I'm in love. Saturday, wait. Sunday always comes too late. Friday, never hesitate. Dressed up to the eyes, it's a wonderful surprise to see your shoes and your spirits rise. Throwing out your frown, just a smile and the sound. Slick as a sheik spinning round and round. Always take a big bite, such a gorgeous sight to see you eat in the middle of the night. You can never get enough of the stuff. It's Friday, I'm in love. I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday's gray, and Wednesday too. Thursday, I don't care about you. It's Friday, I'm in love. Monday, you can fall apart. Tuesday, Wednesday, break my heart. Thursday doesn't even start. It's Friday, I'm in love.
All right. Good evening, everybody, again. That was the Friday I'm in Love by The Cure. And this is going to be the most random set of all time. So none of these songs are actually related to one another, other than that they actually qualify as songs. And some of them might not even qualify as that. But anyway. So since I'm open and I'm not capoed right now, so if you play guitar, the capo is a guitarist's best friend because you can play in any key, just about any song. So this song is open, so I'm going to go ahead and play it. And it's in a completely different decade than the song I just did, I think.
Just a song before I go, to whom it may concern. Traveling twice and she was gone. Looked at me and she was gone. Just a song before I go, a lesson to be learned. Traveling twice the speed of sound, it's easy to get burned.
That was Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. I don't know. I think maybe just Crosby, Stills, and Nash. I think Young might have left them by then. But it's getting cold outside. We're getting close. Well, close. It's December 1st, and so Christmas is on its way. And getting pretty excited about that. And the kids are. We kind of decorated our tree and everything and put up a couple different manger scenes that we have. But yeah, I think I might have to do one of my first Christmas songs tonight, but I'll do that a little bit later. You know, I may or may not have emotional attachments to many of these songs. Like, I mean, to be completely honest with you, the first two songs, I don't really have any emotional attachment to those songs. I knew them. I mean, I like those songs, and but yeah, I wasn't really into The Cure that much. I was into U2 at the time, and so I didn't really know their stuff that much. And Crosby, Stills, and Nash, you know, they were always just 3-4 part harmony, and so I could never really sing their songs, and they sounded kind of hard to me. And so Graham Nash has like the highest voice there is, and so. But to this next song, I definitely have an emotional attachment to this song because it reminds me exactly of fifth grade. Fifth grade at Pacific Heights Elementary School. My teacher was Miss Biddle. Miss Biddle. Yes, she looked exactly the way her name sounds too. She was probably my scariest teacher of all the teachers I had. Yeah, this song, for some reason, it, you know, I was kind of going through maybe like a little bit of puberty or something. And so I was always nervous, and I always had these emotions going on inside of me. And this song, when I would hear it, it would remind me of that. And I don't know, it created an emotional response. So here's the song. You're probably going to laugh and you go, that song? But,
precious and few are the moments we two can share. Quiet and blue like the sky, I'm hung over you. And if I can't find my way back home, it just wouldn't be fair. 'Cause precious and few are the moments we two can share. Baby, it's you on my mind. Your love is so rare. Being with you is a feeling I just can't compare. And if I can't find my way back home, it just wouldn't be fair. 'Cause precious and few are the moments we two can share. Da, precious and few are the moments we two can share.
That was Precious and Few by, I think the band's name was Climax, I think. Let's see, who do some of you have in Pacific Heights? Mrs. Litwin, she was my math teacher. And she was my homeroom teacher when I got to 7th grade. Miss Litwin. Glasses, straight hair. She was a good math teacher. Good math teacher. Let's see, where are we? We're going to have to jump, well, it's actually not that far away in terms of years, but I'm going to do a song now that I've only played it at church. So even when I was in a Beatles band, yeah, I never really played it. I didn't sing it in that band. Joe Whitkin, the leader of our band. So as you may or may not know, when I was in college, I was in a Beatles band, and we were called Yeah. And the founder of that band, his name was Joe Whitkin. He was one of the original members of Sha Na Na, which was, I believe, was out of Columbia University. So I believe he went to Columbia University, and then he dropped out of the band to go to medical school, and he became a doctor. But he actually played keyboards for Sha Na Na at Woodstock. And I believe he sang the song Teenager in Love as well on one of their albums. So yeah, Joe Whitkin, he was a visionary. He started Beatlemania decades after Beatlemania. And so him and his wife, Carol, they live in Southern California to this day. And I met with them for dinner. A few years back when I took the kids to Legoland, we met for dinner. But yeah, we were Yeah, and we did all Beatles songs. And so I'm going to do a Beatles song right now. And it's kind of appropriate for the times that we are living in, to be hopeful and positive.
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
Son has returned. We'll sing this song.
Holy One, risen Son, you have been my shelter. You set me free. Now I see the light of the world. And I will worship you no matter what I'm going through. Waves crash down and flames burn high. Yet I will trust you, Lord. I will trust you, Lord. Holy One, risen Son, you have been my shelter. You set me free. Now I see the light of the world. And I will worship you no matter what I'm going through. Waves crash down and flames burn high. Yet I will trust you, Lord. Yes, I will worship you no matter what I'm going through. Waves crash down and flames burn high. Yet I will trust you, Lord. I will trust you, Lord. I will trust you, Lord. With all my heart. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right.
So, yeah, that was kind of a little mashup there. That was Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles, of course. George Harrison wrote that song. And, but the song afterwards, it's called Yet I Will Trust, and that is by Ryan Delmore, wrote that song for the Vineyard. So we used to do a lot of Vineyard songs back in the day. And that song has the same riff, the same... do you guys know what a riff is? You know what a riff is, right? A riff is the part of a song that is a repeating melody that is like a signature for the song. So in this case, the riff is... Another riff would be, well, I'm in the wrong key, but like... That's a riff. So most of these songs have riffs, but I don't have the instrumentalist to do it, so I might just kind of sing the riff every once in a while. So yeah, that was Yet I Will Trust. Love that song. It's very simple, very easy. Easy to play, easy to remember, and so true as well. I'm going to do 3 songs about the sun.
Jesus, we live only for you, maker of all, author of truth. We've come to believe in all that you are. Our desire is to be in the presence of God. Jesus, we live only for you, maker of all, author of truth. you are. Our desire is to be in the presence of God. So rise like the sun over this place. Open our eyes as we seek your face. We long for you to move in our hearts. Usher us in to the presence of God. So rise like the sun over this place. Open our eyes as we seek your face. We long for you to move in our hearts. Usher us in to the presence of God. Usher us in to the presence of God. Usher us in to the presence of God.
It's called Presence of God by Derry Dougherty. Wrote that song, and done that song quite a few times at Cornerstone Church. So most of you I know, because I met you through church. Some of you I've known since childhood, like Letty Lucero. I've known her since I used to play baseball with her brother, Tony. And her sister, Florence, was in my grade, and Letty was in a different grade than me. I won't say younger or older, though. But I know most of you from Cornerstone Church. Our paths have crossed there. And yeah, so if I don't know you, if you're from somewhere else, so nice to meet you. My name's Phil. And yeah, I became a late musician in life. And I took up the guitar after a baseball injury in high school. And it's kind of a sad story, though, about that baseball injury. Because, what happened was, it was because of my temper. So I kind of have a bad temper sometimes. I mean, I get angry easily. I get frustrated easily. And when I get frustrated or scared, fearful, I get angry. It's kind of my reaction. And in fact, when that happens to me, it's when I'm embarrassed. When I get embarrassed, that's when it really comes out of me. And in fact, when I was little, my bottom lip would start quivering when I would get embarrassed or angry, and I would have trouble like speaking. And it still happens to this day. Sometimes in certain situations, my lower lip will start to quiver, and I can't speak. But in any case, I was playing soccer one year. I was playing soccer during the summer, and indoor soccer, and we were playing down Oceana High School. And I was playing goalie for whatever reason. I never play goalie normally, but I was playing goalie. And one of my friends, who was also kind of my nemesis, used to compete with each other all the time, he shot the ball at me, and I went to pick it up, and it went right through my legs for a goal. And everybody started laughing, and I felt that embarrassment come upon me. And I got so angry. I turned around, and I punched a wall behind me, because it was an indoor soccer. I punched the wall. and I broke my hand. I broke my hand, and then it was after I got my cast off, weeks later, that I tried to pitch too soon. I tore a tendon in my shoulder, and it was like a season-ending baseball injury. And it was just, it was one thing after another. But that was when I took up the guitar. If I hadn't got injured, I probably wouldn't have taken guitar lessons. I took up the guitar. In any case, I learned to play guitar. I learned on the Beatles. I have a lot of songs that I love to do. I played at my church for over 20 years. And so the purpose of these Tuesday nights is that I like to just do songs, random songs from my childhood, maybe from your childhood as well, and some songs from church, and just songs that I like that bring back memories. And so that's kind of the purpose of this night. So I'm going to do a song right now that... Okay, so this song has a funny story about it. But I'll just do the song first. She comes down from Yellow Mountain on a dark flat land she rides, on a pony she named Wildfire, whirlwind by her side, on a cold Nebraska night. Say she died one winter when there came an early frost, and the pony she named Wildfire busted down her stall. In a blizzard she was lost. She ran calling wildfire. She ran calling wildfire. She ran calling wildfire. Dark, the moon I painted, but there came an early snow. Been a hoot owl howling outside my window now for 6 nights in a row. She's coming for me, I know. And on Wildfire, we're both gonna go. We'll be riding wildfire, wildfire, calling wildfire. She ran calling wildfire. So there was a time a couple years back, actually, where Pastor Terry, the pastor at our church, was doing a series, and I think it was called Wildfire. And so there was this other song called Wildfire by another Christian artist. I can't remember who it was actually, but we had it on our list and on kind of our agenda. And we had a meeting one day, and we were going over the agenda of an upcoming service. And I had suggested this song, Wildfire, the Christian one, but my brother-in-law, Kyung Kim, Pastor Kyung, he kind of blurted out like, "Wildfire? Isn't that about a horse?" And so that kind of became the inside joke. So whenever we heard the Wildfire, we'd start singing that song in the middle of our little our little church meetings. Wildfire. So yeah, that's one of those funny things that Pastor Kyung said that kind of sticks with us all. But anyway, that was by, I think I'm pretty sure Letty got it correct. It was Michael Martin Murphey, but it was Murphy with an E before the Y. I have to say, Murphy with an E. I don't really know that because Rick Navarte told me the exact same thing when I told him, "Hey, I'm going to do a song by Michael Murphy." And I wrote it down and he goes, "Oh no, that has an E in it." And so it's like, you guys. Yeah, I mentioned that, when I was little, I had that, this little quiver in my mouth. In fact, when I was really little, I had a speech impediment. And so, and in fact, I think some people thought I had a mental disability because I couldn't speak well. I kind of slurred my words. I mumbled a lot. And I still do that to this day. When I get nervous or scared or fearful, I start to mumble. And, but yeah, I had like a lazy tongue, I guess it was. And so I kind of talked like this, and I had to do these exercises, and I had a speech therapist, I think, that helped me to speak. But yeah, that was something I was always kind of self-conscious of. And I think I've learned to be a little bit more relaxed and not get so uptight about things, but I still do, though. I still do. I try not to. It's one of my prayers. Okay, I'm going to stop talking so much. Okay. All right, here's a song that I never used to like the song. I probably still don't like it. And you're going to like it even less after I do it. But my brother, he kind of suggested, "Hey, you should do this song." And he sent me this a cappella version of this song. And so I'm going to try to do the song.
There's a port on a western bay, and it serves 100 ships a day. Lonely sailors pass the time away and talk about their homes. And there's a girl in this harbor town, and she works laying whiskey down. They say, "Brandy, fetch another round." She serves them whiskey and wine. The sailors say, "Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. And your eyes could steal a sailor from the sea." Brandy wears a braided chain made of finest silver from the north of Spain. A locket that bears the name, the man that Brandy loves. He came on a summer's day, bringing gifts from far away, but he made it clear he couldn't stay. No harbor was his home. The sailors say, "Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my lover, my lady is the sea." The bars closed down. Brandy walks through a silent town and loves a man who's not around. She still can hear him say, she hears him say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my lover, my lady is the sea. Called Brandy. I forgot the name of the band that did that song. Somebody's going to tell me. Brandy. It was another song that rhymed with the song I did last week. Remember? Oh, Mandy, well, you came and you gave without taking, but I sent you away. The sailors say, Brandy. Okay. I don't know. That song always made me laugh for some reason, Brandy. I think it was the way he sang it, and the whole story was kind of, I don't know. It was a little goofy. It was a little goofy. The guy loved the ocean more than the love of his life. How could that be? No harbor will be his life, his lover, his lady was the sea. I don't know. It sounds kind of strange to me, I have to say. Okay. I'm just saying. It sounds kind of strange. Maybe he was a sailor for too long. That's what it is. Okay. But that song, man, does it have some memories, though. Hearing that on the radio? All right. I'm going to do a Glenn Campbell song. Okay. Looking Glass. That was the name of the band, Looking Glass. This might be the night of one-hit wonders that I'm doing right now. Okay, I mean, except for the Beatles, of course, right? But Glenn Campbell wasn't a one-hit wonder. But I'm going to do a song by Glenn Campbell, and it was a song I never used to like, but it reminds me of the summer. It does remind me of vacations in our family car driving across the country to visit our relatives. But it was one of his later hits, so like I really liked Galveston and. By the time I get to Phoenix and those songs, Gentle on My Mind. Remember Gentle on My Mind? It's knowing that your door is always open. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, I'm not doing that song. But that's one of his early songs that I really liked a lot. But this song, it played on the radio, and I never liked it that much, but I kind of started to like it more recently as I was practicing it. And I actually found a version that Bruce Springsteen does. He does a live version of this when he's doing country songs. And so, anyway, I'm just going to do the Phil Passerchio version of it, okay? Walking these streets so long, singing the same old song. I know every crack in these dirty sidewalks of Broadway, where hustle's the name of the game. numbers coming over the phone.
That was not. Oh, I don't know if you're Maria. Are you saying you thought that was Neil Diamond, or you're asking for Neil Diamond? So that was Glenn Campbell. So just to let you know, that was Glenn Campbell, Rhinestone Cowboy. I think about driving across the state of Kansas on our way towards Arkansas from Colorado, leaving our cousins in Colorado, going to see my grandmother, Lorena Bush, in Hot Springs, Arkansas. My parents used to make a joke that every time we crossed the state line from Colorado into Kansas, as soon as we got into Kansas, all of a sudden there was like skid marks all over the freeway, like from tire marks. We're never sure why that was. But if you're from Kansas, no commentary on your driving. Okay, so it's also very flat in Kansas. You go from the mountains of Colorado, the Rocky Mountains, you go into Kansas, and it's just all flat on your way towards Arkansas. Okay. I'm going to do a song now. One of the earliest songs I remember hearing on the radio. And the person that sang it was Donny Osmond. And so Donny Osmond, make sure I'm in the right capo position here. So Donny Osmond, part of the Osmond brothers, and he was very well known for things he did later in his life. So he was in theater. He did musical theater. I think he was the star of Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat, I think it was called. And of course, he was in the Donnie and Marie show. You know, he was a little bit rock and roll. That's right. Marie was a little bit country. And so he did this song, though, when he was with the Osmond brothers. He was very little and very young, and he had a super high voice. Obviously, I'm not going to do it like that. And it's also done, so for my parents' sake, Steve Lawrence and Edie Gourmet did this song as well. They might have done it actually before Donny Osmond, too. Let's see how it goes here. Maybe I'll do it in this key. I'll do it this key.
Go away, little girl. Go away, little girl. I'm not supposed to be alone with you. I know that your lips are sweet, but our lips must never meet. I belong to someone else, and I must be true. Go away, little girl. Go away, little girl. It's hurting me more each minute that you delay. When you're near me like this, you're much too hard to resist. Oh, go away, little girl, before I beg you to stay. Go away, little
called Go Away Little Girl by Steve Lawrence. I think Edie Gourmet might have been, I don't think she sings on the song, but her name is actually on the song when it says bye. And but I think it was probably more well known by Donny Osmond when he did it. And all the teenagers would read their Tiger Beat magazine to see Donny Osmond and David Cassidy, and my sisters would always have to read the Tiger Beat magazine. Okay. Oh boy, I hope they're not watching right now. Okay. I'm going to do a very short version of Carpenter's song. Sing a song, sing it loud, sing out strong, sing of good things, not bad, sing of happy, not sad, sing a song, make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't worry if it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing a song. Sing a song, make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't worry if it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing a song. Just sing a song. Just sing a song. That was Sing a Song by the Carpenters. And Karen Carpenter was another artist that died way too young. And yeah, she died actually of anorexia. She had anorexia very badly, and she died from it. And it's just so sad. She had such an amazing and unique voice. And, I was looking up that song on Spotify, and it's funny, accidentally a tribute band came up singing the song, because I started listening to it. I go, that's not the Carpenters. And I looked closer, and it was like, oh, that's a tribute band. And I just don't think anybody can really match Karen Carpenter's voice, though. Her voice is just too unique. And so one of a kind. All right, we're getting close to the hour, and I'm going to try to not go over the hour. I've been doing that too many times, but we're getting close to Christmas time. So I thought I'd do my first Christmas song. And first I'd do a little part of one of their songs that I've always loved. And it's very hard to play, so I'll probably make a mistake on it. And it's hard to sing too. But I just love this song. I love the melody to it. I'm not going to play the whole song. I'm going to play a very, very small snippet. But it's the artist of the Christmas song that I'm going to do. But first I'll do...
Yes, I will always be true, as long as there are stars above you. You'll never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'd be without you. God only knows what I'd be without you. Yes, I will always be true, as long as there are stars above you. You'll never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'd be without you. God only knows what I'd be without you. Gets cold. There's a tale about that you've all been told, and a real famous cat all dressed up in red. All he spends all year walking out of a sled. It's the little Saint Nick. It's the little Saint Nick. Just a little bobsled called the old Saint Nick. She'll walk in the toboggan, the 4-speed stick. She's candy apple red with the ski for a wheel. And when Santa hits the gas, just watch her peel. It's the little Saint Nick. It's the little Saint Nick. Run, run, reindeer. Bop, bop, bop. There's no one on the stone at a frightening speed, with half a dozen deer with the Rudy to lead. He's got to wear his goggles 'cause the snow really flies. He's cruising every path with a little surprise. It's the little Saint Nick. It's the little Saint Nick. Oh, Merry Christmas time. Oh, Merry Christmas time. Oh, Merry Christmas time.
It's called Little Saint Nick by the Beach Boys. You know, when I was younger, I used to have a pretty good falsetto. I've kind of lost it over the years, and you know, you always hear Brian Wilson and his amazing falsetto in the Beach Boys songs, but I used to be able to do a formidable Del Shannon, and I wonder, wonder why. Can't do it as well these days, or else I would do that song. You know what? I'm doing a song that wasn't even planned, but I feel like I want to do it. So So this song is a song I wrote a long time ago, and it's a Christmas song that I wrote, and it was kind of inspired by a little girl that when she was very, very little, and when she saw the Christmas presents under the tree, she didn't know what Christmas was. She thought it was someone's birthday, and she started singing "Happy Birthday," and it's kind of related to this other little story about a candle lighting service at a church, and where the same kind of thing happened. When all the candles were lit, it was all quiet and silent, and some kid in the back yelled out, started singing "Happy Birthday," and everyone started laughing, and it was very funny. And so I kind of wrote a song about that, and see if I remember it. I'm just doing it by memory. You'd think I'd know my own songs, but I don't.
It was nearing Christmas Day, and I heard my daughter playing. She was counting presents, singing "Happy Birthday." I just chuckled to myself at her innocent confusion. So I got my Bible to teach her of this day. When I got close, I heard her say, "Happy birthday, Jesus. Happy birthday, Jesus. Happy birthday, Jesus," is what she sang. I think every bell in heaven rang. It was midnight in the church, with the congregation gathered. We were joined in our annual celebration. And in our annual tradition, lighting candles in the dark. At the sight, a boy cried out, "Happy birthday." And everyone laughed until he'd say, "Happy birthday, Jesus. Happy birthday, Jesus. Happy birthday, Jesus," is what he sang. I think every bell in heaven rang. So I stood above my daughter with my Bible in my hand, and she flashed a smile I wished could last forever. I just set my Bible down and I wrapped my arms around her. Together she led me in her heavenly refrain. Together a father and daughter sang, "Happy birthday, Jesus. Happy birthday, Jesus. Happy birthday, Jesus," is what we sang. I'm sure every bell in heaven rang.
Okay, I messed up my own song in so many places. It's called "Happy Birthday, Jesus," though. But okay, I'm not going to do too many Christmas songs before Christmas, but I'll do more as the weeks ahead come. This is going to be my final song for tonight, and it's by Jared Anderson.
I can't be left behind. No one else will do. I will take hold of you, 'cause I need you, Jesus, to come to my rescue. Where else can I go? There's no other name by which I am saved. Capture me with grace, I will follow you. You are the source of life, and I can't be left behind. No one else will do. I will take hold of you, 'cause I need you, Jesus, to come to my rescue. Where else can I go? There's no other name by which I am saved. Capture me with grace. Oh, capture me with grace. I will follow you. I will follow you. This world has nothing for me. 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 'Cause I need you, Jesus, to come to my rescue. Where else can I go? There's no other name by which I am saved. Capture me with grace. Oh, capture me with grace. Oh, won't you capture me with grace? I will follow you. I will follow you. I will follow you. Yes, Lord, that is our prayer, that you alone can rescue, God. And when any of us, Lord, if any of us find ourselves in a dark place, in a helpless place, God, I pray that we would call out on you, and that you are the God that saves, Lord. You are the one who extends his right hand and you rescue us, God. You're the life raft in the open ocean, God. You're the life vest that saves us when we can't even tread water. We don't even have the strength to tread water. You uphold us. So we just thank you for that. Ask for your blessing over each person tonight. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Thank you for sticking with me. And if you have any requests, let them be known
Let them be known. I know it says, be anxious for nothing and let your requests be made known to God, and the peace of God that surpasses all understanding shall guard you. But you can make some requests to me for songs, okay? Okay. You won't get peace from me. You'll just get some songs, all right? So thanks so much, and have a good week. I hope to see you next week. Bye-bye.